Right on time. Thank you, Lord. Trying to get this win. So I got my thing set up. Yep. This finna start our run, or we finna start stacking some wins.
Well, it may be a bit soggy, but that certainly hasn't deterred this fan base.
God.
A great crowd on hand to battle the rain.
Madden won't never give me a break. Of course, I'm in the fucking rain again. We always struggle in the rain.
As it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tennessee Titans. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
The Saints take over first down again at their own 18-yard line.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Mays. There's Chris Olave. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Titan defense. They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run.
Touchdown, Saints.
Tried to blitz, and this dude didn't even touch him off the line.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
He didn't even touch him off the line.
Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him. because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. Shedding the tackle and gives him some room. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. And good for 22 and a first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all living on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Now a nice throw here, right side. He holds it in. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
Hey, man.
First down, here's White. Well, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and
They already knew what I wanted.
the Titans at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. They come in losers of 2 straight, so try to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Rolling to his left. And brought in downfield by Burks. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards that time to push him up first and goal. Levis, he's going to audible to something else. White. Nifty move. And he will take this one for a Titans touchdown.
He trying to big hit.
White, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Titans respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
And that is a great answer here offensively in this first quarter. You start the game flat, your defense gives up a quick touchdown, but you turn right around and take it down the field yourself quickly and finish with the touchdown run. This could
Oh my God, right there?
2 sharp drives in the first few minutes.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
All right, I got to play too high.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, there he goes, left side. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39. Well, we often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. Well, he's showing past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back.
He's snapping it while we're adjusting it, and he's not making any adjustments.
But now that the guys are taking such great care
I'm going to have to put this on because he's snapping it before we can even get set.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. Mays.
Wow! Break on the ball, Hooker!
Is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
They'll run with Chubb. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Operating from the gun. Mays. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Jeffrey Simmons in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack, but he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down.
Wow.
So let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Groupie for the extra point.
Every time I'm in the rain, I know it's going to be one of those games. Every time I'm in the rain, I already know. We can't stop playing in the rain for some odd reason.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Can't stop playing in the fucking rain.
Levis to throw on first and 10 here. He's got White here. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. Well, this defense for the Saints, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
Yeah, they held them to just 7 points, and if you rewatch the game tape, and I did multiple times, it was amazing to me that the other guys even got 7. They were absolutely dominating on that side of the football.
On second down, they'll run with White. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Levis looking to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
They go with White on the counter. Past the 20. 5. Touchdown, Titans. Rashad White with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans have come back to make it a 2-point game. The cut after through the raindrops up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
That's what we want. Hit the first blocker to open the window for everybody else.
The Saints off offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll bring this one
Good
back
shit.
to the 29. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness,
Because he went right to me.
for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Levis, quick completion out wide. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Now Levis.
Good shit.
As he throws there, incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Levis to throw it. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. Touchdown! Rashad White on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. That'll make this a 6-point game. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1.
Get him.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They go up the middle with Chubb. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Mays. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Take it at the 37.
Great play.
31 yards on the punt there, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Here's Levis. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license.
I just needed him to settle.
Just not enough time for the play.
Not enough time, man.
Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Levis back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now again, it's Levis looking to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. 2nd and 10. Levis. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
You ain't got to do nothing fancy.
First down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 96 yards rushing for.
Yeah, you ain't got to do nothing fancy.
Stop here this first half.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second down and 3. They keep it on the ground. White again. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. White, he'll try the left side. He'll take it inside the 25.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
So after some runs, now they'll throw with Levis. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Levis on 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. In motion left goes Burks. White will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen, but you say 3 rushing touchdowns, and of course throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
Extra point by York is up and good. The lead now stands at 13. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I hate playing in the rain.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Nope. Because I need to change my stuff. Because I saw it.
Right at the 32nd mark.
And he was finna try to quick snap me to death.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Mays.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on not just 1 tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while. To have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay,
Different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many syllables. Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably the ball is out.
Got him again. We on your ass, Mr. Postman.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy. I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads.
I knew as soon as we held them up.
Fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
I'm looking for X.
Back to throw, it's Levis. And he's got his big tight end here.
3 seconds left.
Out of bounds in the red zone.
Let's kick the field goal and get up out of here.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Cade York on for the field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
York able to send this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime.
He ain't really blitzing. He bringing his zone. What do we want to do offensively? Do I want to run outside? Let me go back to blitz counter. And then with him, defend short pass. So it's a gamble.
Back, halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Let's get out of this.
Levis looking to move him around a bit. A run to begin the second half with White. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Levis now on second down. Here's White. They set up the screen. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 16 yards there.
I'm just going to go out of bounds. I'm not going to let you tee off on me.
Used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
They'll go up the middle with White. And this will be stopped.
He got tackling on aggressive, and he got strip ball on aggressive.
Sticks, whatever you want to call it. 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
Levis completes this out wide. He's got room to roam. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. They stay on the ground with White. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 143 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They defer to White out of the shotgun. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 5. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. And it's a Titans touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. York now for the extra point. And the lead is now an even 30. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl.
I thought it was going to be a screen the way the running back stepped up.
It wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Operating from the gun, Mays. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
I'm finna take Rasheed out.
They run straight ahead here with White. Oh, that's just not fair. And now room to run. And he'll be out just a yard or two
All right.
shy of the 30.
I'm finna take him out.
For the Titans at a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles? And his
He's done enough for me today.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays.
Ah, good shit. He just spot dropped. That's all he did. He just sent everybody to a drop.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Great catch.
Dive, and it looks like he's got it. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Cade York on now for the field goal. He made his first attempt, this from 45. York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Now, the only silver lining on the other sideline, CD, is that they kept him out of the end zone, but still, that's another 3 points added on to this large lead.
Yeah, no shortage of scoring or big plays on defense in this one. And even up by 4 possessions, still finding...
This might be the first rain game we won this season.
Points.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now in Nashville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 1st and 10, Mays. This one taken in by Olave. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. And trouble trying the middle here. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys have.
Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter.
That win is tricky.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Pushing his way through. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can...
And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield.
I figured he was going to get me eventually.
Saints, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a Rembrandt, but they've been mistake-free to this point and finally cough it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But, boy, they're going to hate that going back and watching tape and being able to say we were that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnovers during the game.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Titans are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now,
they're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A wet track like this, I don't know if it helps anybody, but it probably helps the offensive player running the ball more than the defense.
And while they're doing that, there's also the matter of focus. Not letting the elements get in the way of still doing everything you're supposed to do. Although you do think to yourself, I've got to hold it a little bit tighter and be more careful with my footing.
He was careful, got a big run out of it. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. And they'll turn to a power game.
I'll take that money.
He will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. But Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances and the big lead, and they just continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease.
they're certainly in that zone where almost everything they try is successful and often leads to points. Teams don't get those types of games very often, so when they do, many of them just want to take advantage of it until the last second.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. On second down, Kamara. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 61 yards rushing for him now, and just his first 3 carries. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. That tackle by Jeffrey Simmons.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Mays. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 32 on the play. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays up.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And they will take a knee here. And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go. And they'll indeed take a knee. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're
I love it.
cherish.
And I get my people back next week.
So for the Titans, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Saints, the losses are piling